comes up for a reason. Maybe to address it, maybe because things can get better when you address it and bring it out to the open. What I am thinking about is like listening to one of the doctors in trauma talk about the statistics. She read off the statistics of things that can cause trauma in everyone. Everyone's level of trauma, everyone's definition of trauma is different, right? So, and then also trauma can be hidden and come out in the least expected times, and you're like, where the heck did that come from? And so I'm thinking about on that side of the on that side of looking at trauma is that two words come to mind, which is vengeance and hate. And those two words have caused a lot of bloodshed, a lot of pain and suffering, a lot of medication taken, medication that helps, don't help. I don't know. I don't get under a microscope and figure it out. But that's what caused a lot of problems in the world today, is vengeance and hate, whether it came from the field, whether it came from the house, whether it came from the sports and fighting and whatever, whether it was instilled in us, whether we allowed it to infest into ourselves, whether we do harm to ourselves with vengeance and hate, or whether we are on the receiving end or the giving end of vengeance and hate, which surrounds the good, the bad, and the ugly. So as an individual, when you're working on self, I just wanted to say, they say have grace, have mercy, and be patient with yourself. Sometimes there are triggers that you don't even know that are hidden, and they'll come out in a way where you're like, why did I respond like that? Or why do I feel like this or that? So the more you get into yourself and learn about yourself and try to strengthen yourself however you do it, and whatever looks and feel good to you, be patient, have grace, have mercy, and learn. Always learn. Always be willing to learn something new, something that triggers your intuition or triggers who you are. Never stop learning. And then we're taught that, I know when I would always hear the word superior or supremacist, I think of a white person. But I think a comedian or someone, and I watched something where they say we have black supremacists also. And I started to think about that. Superiors, people who think they're superior than everyone else, or people who think that everyone else is inferior than them. That's not just because white people had slaves and other people had slaves, but it going into the world today and looking at it, we have, just thinking about the good, the bad, the ugly is with everybody. We have white supremacists, we have black supremacists, we have Mexican supremacists, we have Filipino supremacists, we have Indian supremacists, we have all types of supremacists, right? So it's just up to you as the individual, as you strengthen yourself, get to know yourself and figure out if it makes you feel good to hurt people, to be on the evil side of the good, the bad, the ugly, or if to love. That word, love. Loving love.